Hello everyone, my name is Daniel. My YouTube page is Dakari1. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to talk about my job as security night watch here at OBI / Silverbay Seafood, because next year they all become Silverbay. My job here at nighttime security at the Woodvriver plant is to be night watch security, make sure no one gets into trouble, provide medical assistance for everybody, walk around the plant, make sure everything's all safe and sound, and watch out for the wildlife, all that. Because just about an hour ago, I just saw a little bear going to the trash can. A little small bear, but not a big one. And there's a lot of foxes, porcupines around here, and bears as well. And I haven't seen one yet, but there's a moose, or mooses apparently, that's around here. There's also my gear right here, the vest I'm wearing on, and right here. It was given to me. Bear mace, just in case, if you have to use it if a bear's charging at you. And when I said about provide medical assistance, I also had to do that quite a few times. There's been some times employees were throwing up. One guy's blood sugar level was low. He was shaking a bit. Had to kind of help him out, get some water in him, get some electrolytes in him so he can get back to work. A couple employees have passed out and had to take trips to the hospital. Some have gotten hurt. You know, that's why be careful in the plant. Be careful where you put your extremities, all your limbs, everything, because you know you might get your foot caught between a piece of machinery or your hand, because it has happened. And it's been a couple of times, well, a few, that some employees have gotten in fights with each other. Being such a close environment, people from different backgrounds all over, you know, egos, personalities, they start to collide. Yeah, my first week working here, one guy got into another fight with a guy while working in the freezer, and that day, well, that night, they fired him, got him off the property that night. So if you do come to work a season at Woodvriver plant, you get caught fighting, you get sent home. You get caught doing anything stupid, you get sent home. So just mind your P's and Q's. Doesn't matter who you work with, you don't got to like them, you just gotta work with them. Gotta try to make it work somehow. Also, part of my job is I gotta give rides to people to the apartments, to the connexes, and if they don't check in for work at the proper time, they give me a list of names of people. All right, this person has to come into work. This person's late. Please go track them down. I either gotta walk up the hill to the trailers and go find them, or go to the apartments to find them, or drive down the road, well, a several-minute drive down the road to the connexes to find them and knock on the door. And I also gotta assist HR and the office staff with everything they need. Sometimes it can be a boring, mundane task, but hey, gets the job done. And it is a short season here at Woodvriver, but you are working every day. I came here June 20th. I started work till June 21st. Now the seafood processors didn't start till June 24th or June 25th. But I started a few days early for them. And since I'm part of Key's staff, you know, I gotta work every day. The seafood processors, they worked every day as well. But for me, I had a set hours of just, it was 13 hours for the first couple of days, then it became 14 hours. So I've been working almost 14 hours every day since June 21st. And tonight being my last night as well. Yeah, and my hours were 6 o'clock at night to 8 o'clock in the morning. Yep, 14 hours. And I also overlap with the day shift guy as well. It gives me pass-ons, to help additional personnel, all that. And they do give me like a little rain jacket because it does rain here. I remember one week it rained for like 2 or 3 days straight. Not really big, heavy rain, just light rain, steady. It was a real pain in the ass. And there's rocks, dirt, mud, and potholes everywhere. So when you're driving the van, be careful. You will run over potholes. And watch out for the wildlife. And there's also a public boat launch right behind the plant. So gotta be careful and mindful of them. And some of the seafood processors, I'll talk about that. They start working on the 25th, all of them, and it was 16 hours every day up until the season ends. So the first pay period for them was only half of it. The second pay period was every day a full pay period, 16 hours. And the third one, with their last one, that was only maybe like a week long, because last week they started cutting people down, everything, sending people home. This week, same thing, but they were starting to consolidate, close all the equipment down, start sending people home, which tomorrow, the 27th, is when I'm going home. Meaning about 40 to 50 other people. And after they leave, it's just nothing but the office staff, the laundry personnel, and chow hall people. I've already given you like one little video, walk around the plant, what's all like, and you just go to that video, click on that, and see what it's all about. Like I said, when you first come here, you will be working every day. If it's security night watch or security days, like me and Mr. Glover we were working 14 hours every day. And the seafood processors, they work 16 hours every day. So if you do apply for these jobs up here, then you know that's how many hours you're going to be working. You're going to be working every day unless you are sick or hurt. And if you don't show up for work, you get written up. You don't show up a second time, they either may fire you or write you up again. And they're afraid of firing people up here. And don't bring alcohol here on camp. They forbid that. They even warn you on that. And don't do drugs up here. Don't bring any marijuana. Because one time, Mr. Glover thought he smelled marijuana outside someone's room, and Miss Rhonda Kelly, the head of HR, came down there and they searched his room and drug tested him. So they do drug test people. Just don't do it. The season up here in Dillingham, Alaska is a short season. Like I said, the season started June 25th. They first started slowing down on mid-July. And they started sending, that's when all the workers were slowing down. It was like July 18th, July 19th. They started sending the first batch of workers home. And just this last previous week is when they started consolidating everyone and got everyone off 16-hour shifts, was doing 2 shifts altogether. Still some filleting fish, packing up everything, but now they got cleanup crews running around, just getting the plant ready to get closed down. And by the first week of August or mid-August is when everyone's going to be gone. So if you want to come up here just for a little bit amount of time, make a little bit amount of money, hey, come up here. It's not a bad little gig. I can tell you, I'm walking away with a nice little pocket change right here. Enough for me to get a couple luxuries for myself. But if you want to go elsewhere for longer seasons, there's other plants. Because next year, everything becomes silverbay, and you request what other plant to go to. They can try to get you there. Yeah. Well, that's everything for right now. Like I said, this is all my gear here, my radio, my bear mace. I got a little notepad just in case they gave me. This little vest right here. This little safety vest right here. I can walk around at nighttime. All right, talk to you later. Peace.